I don't remember what page this is on, but anyway, the next one. Okay, so this was a piece of 12 by 12 from Artisan, and I thought it went really nicely with the colors. So we're using this, and then I got this from the 8 by 8 paper pad. It's this on the back. So I took the two ends off, and I'll have those for later. I'm getting low on my 12 by 12 papers, so I'm starting to get in a just ever so slight panic, but I shouldn't because I'm fine, but I am getting in a little panic. So anyway, let's see, I'm also going to use I want to do a photo. You know, a lot of people are incorporating these little individual frames for photos in their books, so I'm going to do one. And I'm using, I've got a lot of these top-loading sheet protectors. They're acid-free, archival, photo-safe, so I thought, you know, I'm doing a photo album, so I don't want to put things in here that are not. So think about that when you're using like regular sheet protectors that are not. Some of them I think are, and you can totally get 8.5 by 11 sheet protectors for your scrapbooking that are archival. So I might be speaking out of the side of my mouth when I say, you know, some of those, if you're just using a sheet protector for paperwork, it's not going to be acid free. So just keep that in mind when you're making a photo album. Okay, anyway, so I'm going to use one of these, and I need a sheet of black paper. So I'm using this as a base, my base page, or the working page that's going on my base page, however you want to say it. And so it has been cut to the 8 by 9.5, 8 by 9.5. All right, and then what I want to do with this is, let's see, here's this, and here's this, and we're going to take out the center section, so there'll just be one row all the way around of the tickets, or no, stamps. Yeah, that's what those are, stamps. I actually don't know if this mat that I'm on is a self-healing mat, because it's been a long time since I've used it, but I would think it would be. I guess we're going to find out. Yeah, it is. I'm finding the center in between the stamps and trying to only cut into the center. Oh no! Talking and not paying attention. And then I'm trying to only pull into the center, and look at that. Oh, but I will tape it down, so hopefully no one will notice. I don't think you'll be able to tell. Oh, lordy, lordy, pay attention to what you're doing. Pay attention to what you're doing. Okay, let's see. So, not there, and this way there. Okay. So that's really cute. And I'm thinking, well, we'll just see. We'll see, we'll see. I think I'm gonna actually need a couple of pieces of black, but let me first fix this. I'm gonna make sure that I'm got it. Now one thing is you wanna make sure that there's no raised edging because that will throw off your fixing of things. Okay, so you don't want either end. And sometimes when you cut something it will raise the edge to it. So I want everything to be nice and flat. Okay, and then I'm just going to get a piece of regular masking tape and I'm going to do a little bit at a time. Let me also make sure it's down on this side. Okay. I'm going to pull this together. Good. Push this together. There we go. Now it's going to get a little bit more difficult to get the tape on here because it's getting closer and closer to the edge. Oops. Well, that's not going to do any good. There we go. And down to the bottom. Might take one more piece of tape. Alright, let's see what it looks like on this side. Huh. Well, I think I'm going to have to trim this down just a little bit. Probably trim right where it was cut, at least for a few minutes. A few smidgens here. All the way up to there. There. Now, it does go over here, so I only cut a little bit off. Alrighty. Okay, so now, this will also help hide, oops, a piece of the tape. I don't know why my scissors aren't cutting that piece of tape. There it is. Okay. And this one. Now I know that it's got a wider border on the top and the bottom, but I plan on trying to fix that with the black paper that I'm going to stick this on. I try and give it a little wide edge on both sides so that it'll kind of make it look like this width is all the way around. Okay, there's that. Let me go ahead and, just in case I use this. And then okay. So far, so good. Now, that back. Okay. Let's see. I think that looks pretty good there. I think we'll go that out to here. Let's see, what am I doing first? Wait a minute, before I do that, let me see, what am I doing first? First, I want to have okay, let's see. Hold on now. Let me think about this for a second. First, I want to make the border that's going to be about this much wider here. Plus, I want enough that's going to flap over so that it will hold the plastic that I'm going to put along here. So, this is what? This is almost 1/4 of an inch. So I need 1/4 of an inch for that. This is, the span from here to here is 7/8, well 2 inches, an inch, we'll say an inch. So there, so I am going to go, let's see, if I do 1/4 of an inch and then 1/2 an inch. Okay, so I'm going to flip over 1/2 an inch on this side. Get my paper all pushed up here. Flip over 1/2 an inch, go over 1/4 of an inch. That's where the frame's going to be. Okay, so it'll be right there. Let me flip this out and work this out. Okay. And let's see, where's 3/4 of an inch? Right about there. So then there's my 1/4 inch. And then come over here. And I've got 5/8, so 7/8 is my 1/4 of an inch over here. And then I need 1/2 inch, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm just doing a little score line there because that's where I'm going to cut it for this side. I'm going to go ahead and cut this off. Alright, now we're going to do this way. Do the same thing except I don't need that 1/4 of an inch. I'm going to do 1/2 an inch right here. And then this is going to go right into that corner. but I'm going to push it up because I need it for measurements. And the half, so then I'm going to put this at 9. So, actually, let's see, that there. Actually, I think I'm going to put here, and then let's cut off here. Okay, so hold on, and then I'll tell you where all the score marks are. Let me get this cut somewhere in here. All right. So I have a 1/2 inch on either side, and my paper this direction is 7 3/8. Score a 1/2 inch on each side. My paper this direction is 9 1/8, and score a 1/2 inch on each side. Yeah. All right. So there is that. And if you guys want to, I just got this and I've been working on it now for a while, but I probably use my cutter 20-30 times a day, and I've had it for about a week, so I got it pretty well down by now. So if you want a what I think about this, let me know and I'll do you a little like Learn with Lisa thing or something, and tell you about it. Because I know the new ones are getting ready to come out. That's an old one. I got it for 16 bucks on Amazon because they're trying to clear all of them out. The new one, I don't know if I like it better, because you have to actually, instead of just flipping this out, you have to pull it, pick it up, flip it over, and put it back down into a groove that it belongs in. It probably has a little better, but anyway, so you just let me know, and I'll do what I can to help you out with that. Okay, I digress. So now I'm going to, doesn't really matter if you do this straight or not, because of what we're doing, but I always angle just a little bit, not much, but I take the ends off. Okay, I'm thinking this is going to work, so we'll see. So now, we're going to glue this down. Just like that. And let's see. I just want, let me think about this. Yeah. Okay, so I'm just going to this piece is holding plastic, so this is going on this. So this is going to be glued down completely, but I am just for this going around the edges. Oh, and I didn't ink it. Dang it. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. You saw me doing it. Thank you. One of you yelled loud enough I heard you. That must have been Leslie. Hi, Leslie. I heard you. Alright, here we go. So any of you that heard me, that was yelling at me, let me know. Because I'll tell you that I appreciated it. Okay, so now we're going to, and this is going to be kind of scary because I can't see black on black very well, but I'm going to cut right along my inside frame. So that we can get the frame part. So where is that? There. Boy, it is hard to see black on black. Hard, I tell you. There. And one more. Okay. There we go. A little tidbit here. Okay. Now, I don't know what I might use that for, but I'll keep it out here. Now I'm going to actually run a little bit of bead of glue on the inside part of the frame, which I could have done that in the first place. Probably would have been easier. Well, I mean, not easier than this maybe, but that's alright. Been a while since I've done one of these, so I'm trying to remind myself as I go. There we go. Okay, so we're just gonna get that all glued down. Now we're going to fold our score marks. Put all of my goodies back in their hole. There's that one. There's that one. There's that one. And that one. And that makes it look much more even. I like that. Okay, now yeah, that's gonna be just peachy keen. Peachy keen. So let's see. Let's put this inside here. And I'm just gonna make some snips. Okay, and I find I like my rotary for cutting plastic stuff. Sorry, banging you around there. I like my rotary. Nope. It's so hard with this. Yeah, did I say I like my rotary with these? Ha, there we go. All right, I'm gonna save that because I'll probably do something more. I've been dying to use my fuse tool, so we might be doing something a little funky. Okay, let's see, and then here. Almost. Holy Hannah. Okay. And now that was 2 pieces. And I just need the one. Oh, for heaven's sakes. Come on. Well, maybe this is just one. Wow. I think that's just one, but it certainly, I don't understand why it would be just one, because it was a pocket, so it's not just one. Huh. That is really weird. I can't get it apart. And I am certain that it's a pocket. And I think I can even see sometimes. Come on, get off of there. Wow, that is frustrating. Well, since it wants to stay together, we're going to leave it together. Okay. Huh, somehow it is still too wide. Let me find some scissors that is going to take a little bit more off. Okay. Now does that make it better to open up? Not in the least. Alrighty then. So I am going to put some sticky tape down right here at the edge. Okay. There we go. Okay, there's that. And then I'm also just another one so it'll stay down. Okay. Okay. Ah, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Trying to make it where all four sides gets on the glue, the gluey parts. There we go. Alright, and then I'm just going to do this. Sorry, I got a dog here. I got three little furry creatures running around my house. And they deposit their hairs just anywhere they want to. I've talked to them about it, but they don't care. Okay. Now I'm just going to add a little bit of glue. And you got to watch out because not all glues are going to work on plastic, and you will end up with a kind of just a mess. So make sure your glue, this art glitter glue does kind of sort of work on plastic. Aleene's tacky glue, if I remember correctly, works very well on plastic. Okay, and now we're just folding this over, and there is our outside frame done. There we go. So there is the outside frame done for our, sorry if that's going to be glaring for you. Now we're going to put the back of it on. Another sheet of paper here. And we should be able to, yeah, put this on an 8.5 by 11, and I'll cut that down some because I don't need it. I don't need any more edging around it. And then the piece that goes in there, let's see, will we like this, or will we want, until such time as we put a card in. Let's see, what do we have in the way of cards? I have that one, Simply Stunning. That's got 2 of the stamps on it already. See, it's pretty much wide enough. It's just not big enough. But it will get the center section. It will get all of this way, but it won't get all of it this way. But what does get shown, we can set it up to show it. Like if you want this to show, I don't know, I think that's too much of that. I don't know if I have anything else. Let me think here. I do have, if I can find it, let's see. Where, oh where are you tonight? Why did you leave me here all alone? You remember that? That was on, oh my gosh, what was that on? Was it no, Paul and Martin show? I don't know. Maybe it was Laugh In. Boy, that's, I was little, but I remember it. Well, not little. I know that I had, of course I may have used it, but I don't think I used it. But I'm hunting it. I'm hunting it. Give me a second here. Huh. Huh. There's another one. That might look pretty nice. Or there's that one. Yeah, I might like that one too. I do know, but that's not what I was looking for. That's just weird. I don't remember using it, but I must have. Let's see. It was, I think I've still got one in here. What's on the back of that? It was this. I had this part cut out, and then I had this little lady off of the 12 by 12 papers, and I thought that might look good in there, but I'm not finding it, and that's just weird because I don't really remember using it. But you know, you just grab here and grab there all the things you got. See, I have pattern paper 12 by 12. I have 1, 2, I don't know if that one really goes, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And I still have over half the book to do, so a little scary. And I have some partials, and then I've got these things still, got some of the red. I don't know that I really like this color at all, so that's probably not, but I have the black and white, the green and the red. So I've got that. Bits and pieces. And then I've got this. I've got this piece that I've kind of already taken out of my book. But I don't see where that I cut off of that page. Right? No, that's off a different page. Don't need that. There's a little piece of green paper. That's just weird. Alright, well, yeah, I'm at a loss for where that ended up. Clueless. Clueless in Florida. And it's not stuck in here anywhere. Let me double check. No. Alrighty then. Okay. And you guys are probably yelling at me too about that and saying, oh, you used it in blah. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Figure it out. Oh, and I was going to keep up with this because I wanted to tell you how many sheets I ended up using when it's all said and done. So, because I opened the pack for this one. There. So that's why I'm keeping up with that. Alright, let's continue. Let's continue. Let's see. I think I like that one a little better. It's a little simpler. Fewer colors, but the same colors. So that's what we'll use. Okay, so now let's figure this one out. I'm going to make a mark where I want to cut it. So we'll cut it down that way first. going to get it there. Perfect. And then there we go. And this time we are only going to do the outside. Now, am I gonna want to... No, I think it'll work just fine because I've got this, I put the ends over the top, so... When doing this, I meant to do it and I didn't. You put the bottom flap up first so that there's no ledge that it's going to hook on. I mean, you'll still have the ledge here and you're going to glue down the sides, but it does help a little bit because this will hold the paper back just a smidge. So you want to put the bottom flap down first. I did not do that. I put both sides in and then put both top and bottom. Bottom flap down first, both sides, top flap in on the top, so that you're not hooking on the side flaps when you're trying to put something down in there, okay? So bottom, two sides, and then the top. Anyway. Okay. So then I'm going to mark this where I want to let me get my stuff out of the way here. I get all my toys out to play with, and I never put anything away. Okay, so I'm just going to line that mark up right in the center of where I want it scored at. Flip her over. And then I'm going to cut a good bit of that off. So let's get the three sides, two sides in the bottom, glued down. I left my pin out again. Actually, I don't even know where my pin is. You guys are probably laughing at me. You're seeing it. There it is. Ha! Okay. I'm gonna get this. Yeah, make sure you're gluing the correct sides down. And then I'm gonna wipe this off one more time. Get all the little tidbits off of it. That's all on this side, okay. All right, there we go. Okay, now We're gonna get, let's see, do I have any scratch paper black? No, no large pieces of black. So another piece of black. All right, oops, the plastic back. Okay, let's see here. Well, let's get the right distance across this way as best I can. I can always take away a little bit more. Put the pin in. Put the pin in, girl. Put the pin in. There we go. That's a good girl. Ow. Let's see, where are you here? Let's see, now what was I marking? Oh yeah, to get it. Okay, let's see how we're doing. No. Okay, little, let's see. About 1/4 of an inch is what I'm gonna cut off here, and we'll see how we're doing. A little bit more. About 3/8. Still too snug. Okay, I guess my glue, oops, my glue went out farther than I wanted it to. Another 1/4 of an inch-ish. What was that? Yeah, 1/4 of an inch. See, we'll just do that until we kind of, yeah, that fits down there nicely. Okay, and there's the bottom. Hit the bottom. So, I'm going to, where's my pencil again? I'm going to give myself a little bit of a mark so I can cut right above this line. Right above there. Right there. Good. And then I'm going to put a little bit of lines to left on there. And I'm going to put a little ribbon pull on there. And find the, I tell you, these lighters are not worth nothing. They're not worth nothing. Okay, that's good. Find the center, and I am so bad with that. So bad. I'm not even gonna try. Oh, and by the way, this is 5.5 by 7, basically 7.5. 5.5 by 7.5. So I'm just finding center. There's a quarter and there's a quarter. Put down just a little bit. Let me